Policy Police Department.
Yes. I want to talk to you about something of great public importance under Florida Statute 119 and 286. I would like to talk to Police Chief Scott Urban about a whole.
One second.
Sure glad this ain't a life and death emergency. I'm calling as of July 8th.
Kara Murray, can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Now, see, notice I couldn't directly speak to anybody, these fucking clowns. And notice that shit. Okay, now I'm going to try to see if I can call the fucking idiot, call the Bay County Sheriff's Department.
Okay. Okay, Sheriff's Office, how may I direct your call?
Yes, who am I speaking to, please, at the Bay County Sheriff's Department?
This is the operator, sir. How can I help you?
Okay, operator, I'm making a call of great public importance under Florida Statute 119 and 286 of the Florida Statute. I have tried getting in touch, talking to somebody at the Panama City Police Department about a horrible thing I had happen to me on July 4th. Supposed to be Independence Day. It's, if I'm not correct, today's July 8th, right? Am I correct on that, 2019?
Today, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I would like to talk to Tommy Ford, the sheriff of Bay County, Florida Sheriff's Department, about a horrible problem that I had with the cops when I was coming back from the 4th of July festival that was downtown at the marina.
Okay, sir. Well, I can get you in touch with his secretary, sir.
Yeah, if you could get me in touch with somebody, and I don't want no teleprompter, because the thing is this, is I tried, getting through to the Panama City Police Department, and they will not speak to me, and all I'm trying to do is possibly weed out some dirty cops. Do them a favor.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
I can transfer you to the sheriff's secretary so you can make an appointment. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, let me ask you something. Don't you encourage on making it the easiest way for citizens to turn in dirty cops?
Sir, I'm just an operator. My job is to transfer calls. I can transfer you to his secretary if you
I
want.
want to talk to somebody at the Bay County Sheriff's Department as of July 8, 2018. I don't want to talk to no recording machine.
His secretary is an actual person, sir.
Okay, okay, all right. Now, is he the secretary of Tommy Ford, the Bay County Sheriff?
Yes, it sure is.
Okay, I want to speak directly to somebody, please.
Sure, one moment. The person at extension 2078 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Couldn't get through to nobody. Couldn't fucking get through to nobody because they motherfucking know I'm gonna ask them a bunch of questions they don't want to answer. That's what the fuck that shit's all about. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna try calling the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Tallahassee, Florida. Let's see what kind of fucking excuses these motherfuckers have.
Welcome to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. If you're having a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Please select one of the following options so that we can better serve you. For information on obtaining a criminal history background check, please press 1. If you have questions about sealing or expunging a criminal history record, or you want to check on the status of your application, please press 2. If you have questions about firearm background checks, or to check on the status of a firearm-related background check that has been delayed or denied, please press 3. For questions regarding officer certification or training, press 4. To file a complaint against a public official, FDLE member, or learn how to file a complaint against a law enforcement officer, press 5. For all other inquiries, please press 9.
Good afternoon, Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Can I direct your call?
Yeah, who am I speaking to? The Florida Department of Law Enforcement in Tallahassee, Florida.
My name is Kelly Kinsey.
Okay, Kelly, I'm making a call of great public importance about where I had a very horrible experience July 4th in Panama City, Florida. I couldn't believe it. I'm making these calls under 119 of the Florida statutes and 286 of the Florida statutes of where I was going down the road on my bicycle. And what happened is I had these two cops pull up, blocking the whole road on Beach Drive. I was going westbound approximately 9:30 at night after the festival. Now, if I'm not correct, cops, they have mechanisms to make sure for their safety that they're known where they're at all times, either by a global positioning device or by dispatcher. Am I correct on that?
Sir, I don't know. We're not a local law enforcement agency. We're a state law enforcement agency. We don't have police cars that are tracked like that. No, sir. Then
let me ask you something. What's to stop a cop from saying that he's at one place and he's actually at another place? Maybe he's at a bar drinking or something like that, but he's claiming that he's at one place. You're telling me there's no way whatsoever the state of Florida has any kind of mechanisms?
What I'm telling you is that we are not a local law enforcement agency.
What is your position? What is your position at Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
I'm a senior crime intelligence analyst supervisor.
Okay, so in other words,
we don't have police vehicles, sir. We don't have, in other words, we don't have, lights and sirens. We're not a first responder agency like local police departments and sheriff's offices are. Oh. So if you have a complaint against a law enforcement office, like say Panama City Police, Beach Police Department.
No, Panama City Police.
Or just Panama City Police, then you need to be calling that agency because by Florida statute, which you already quoted to me, by Florida statute, it is the excuse me. It is, by Florida statute, it is the right of the law enforcement agency who employs those officers to investigate them first and foremost. That is why they have all police agencies in the state of Florida have to have something called a professional standards unit, or most people know it as internal affairs. So you need to be filing your complaint with the Panama City Police Department. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement, which is who you called, we do not have any jurisdiction over the Panama City Police Department, nor do we, as most people think we do, police. You have to first file your complaint with them, and once that investigation has been completed, and whether or not that officer has done any misconduct or wrongdoing, then that is when you're able to do something with that investigation. In other words, you would have the professional standards investigation by the Panama City Police Department, and you'd be able to go to the local state attorney's office or even the local Florida Department of Law Enforcement with it. But we, unfortunately, cannot just investigate law enforcement officers. We don't have that. We don't have that jurisdiction. So you need to file your complaint with the Panama City Police Department.
All right. Okay. Let me just ask you some questions, okay? Would you mind?
Sure.
All right.